Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. It's the AlienTech CSGO League and it's the first match of, well, this month of the whole league. It's going to be NerdRage versus gBots and my name is FatLatFrog. I'm going to be your caster for the month for the league, and well, I assume that we might as well check out the rosters of both of these teams and, you know, see who is going to be playing on each, since the game should be starting relatively soon. So on the gBots side, we are going to have Lowell, Carey, Torp, Mixwell, and Canarito. And on the side of NerdRage, let's quickly bring that up. It's going to be Dream, Aqua, Shaney, Lumji, and Shiki. So, game should be starting relatively soon. The knife round is underway and we should be going. It's going to be a best of two between these two teams. It's going to be the first map is going to be Cobblestone and the second map is going to be Train. Cobblestone has been picked by NerdRage and well, Train has been picked by gBots, so it should be a pretty interesting matchup altogether. I haven't had the time to actually check too many matches for both of these teams, but I did actually notice that NerdRage really do prefer Cobblestone in these past few games that they've played in the past 3 months or so. And they haven't really been consistently good at them. gBots, on the other hand, have been scrimming or actually practicing in a LAN environment for the past month or so, somewhere in Spain, if I'm not mistaken, and they should be doing pretty well. Of course, the odds on side bet are heavily in favor of gBots as well. NerdRage, the underdogs in this matchup. Of course, it's going to be a best of two, so who knows? It might be 1-1 and everyone gets their skins back, or it might just be a proper wash in favor of gBots. Either way, let's see. The knife round should begin relatively soon. We are going to have a lot of cool info and cool stats that are going to be updated live here on stream during the match and as the league progresses. So I'm just going to, you know, might as well just show you what's going to be happening here and what we'll be able to actually check. So these are the standings as they are currently. Obviously, no games have been played yet, so we're gonna be updating this as we go through this, and then we're gonna be going into the featured matchup that we're gonna be able to put up once these players are gonna have some stats in the league as it is. Then of course we are actually gonna have the option of choosing an MVP. This is just a placeholder. The eBot is going to choose the MVP according to the actual live game that's happening right now. And well, last but not least, you've seen it before, it's the team profiles. Everything has been set up and so on and so forth. A really awesome application by the guys of AlienTech. They really put some work into this league. Either way, let's quickly take a look at the game and see at what point we actually are, as the game should be getting restarted any second now, but we are apparently still not ready. So let's go over the team league setup, or well, the format and stuff like that. All teams are going to play all teams in a best of two, so that's going to be 28 matches altogether. The top 6 teams are going to get a place in the LAN finals, and well, the bottom 2 teams are going to be kicked off in the online stage already, both getting 150 euros just for their troubles and for participating in the online stage. In the meantime, that's not a good thing. I see. The server has frozen for me, so we'll see if that's if the admins can tell me something about this. All right, just quickly checking what's going on, but the game should be starting relatively soon. The knife round has been you know, decided and everything, and instead of actually getting into the pistol round, we got a server restart, or there might be some technical issues. And, well, it appears that the game might not be ready just yet, so we'll quickly put up some music and just try to ascertain what happened. When we come back, it's going to be the first map. It's going to be Cobblestone versus NerdRage, between NerdRage versus gBots, and it should be pretty fun. But until then, let's just listen to some music.
Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I want, but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and I'm lost. Forget me, all I was and become everything. All I Although it feels like heaven, I can't wait forever. Old habits are hard to break. I'm losing faith.
Hello and welcome back. It's Fatal Frog again, and this time it looks like we're actually going to be going into the game with this round going live just before our eyes, with NerdRage starting on the terrorist side, gBots on the CT side, and we're going to be seeing a quick push towards B long. Two of the terrorists. Shaney's gonna find the first frag onto Torb there, tries to find the second one, and he will connect onto Kana. Mixwell goes down as well towards the A-bomb site, if I'm not mistaken, and this is a quick turnaround in favor of NerdRage right here. Lowell is still gonna try to make some damage as Shiki goes down. It's a 2v4 straight away, but the bomb is gonna get planted. The terrorists are on the site. What can Lowell and Carey do? Not much, probably. Lowell spots one, taps quickly with the USPS, but doesn't connect the shot. As Carey manages to dispatch one terrorist, that's going to be the second one by Lowell. Carey with the third for his team, makes it a 1v1, gets the headshot and goes for the defuse. And there should be plenty of time to get the defuse done as well. gBots looking to get the first round on the board in a very unlikely scenario of a 2 versus 5 situation, coming back and getting things done pretty nicely. By the way, guys, if the game volume or anything like that is weird or too low, too high, please let me know in the actual chat, because I do keep an eye on it, just in case I messed up something when I was doing the testing earlier today. Shouldn't be an issue, but you also never know. So let's see what the terrorists can do here, as they're going to be going for a full eco, or actually upgrade the pistol eco. We are going to be seeing Torb with the Max 7 just in drop, gets the first headshot, no problem whatsoever, just severs the head, tries to go for a second one and will connect. Makes it a 3v5 straight away, as Shiki, Lamji, and Shaney still trying to make something happen. Lamji's gonna get taken out, and low game sound. Alright, we're gonna be boosting the game sound right afterwards, after this round, but right now we are in a 2v5. Shiki and Shaney. Well, that's gonna be Shiki going down, and Shaney following closely afterwards. So, there we go. Alright, let's turn up the volume. It did feel like it would be relatively high when I was testing it, but it should be better now. Hopefully hopefully you can still hear me over the sound of shooting and everything else, but there you go. gBots 2-0 up versus NerdRage. Of course, this is the first map that we're going to be seeing Train as the second one. NerdRage picking Cobblestone. They have been playing it quite a lot in the previous games that they had so far, but they really haven't been showing too many successes with it. Anyway, there we go. Mixwell going down as the first casualty on the side of gBots, making it a 4v5. But Dream is down to 4 HP, so he's gonna have to be slightly more careful here coming into this third round. Of course, they do have the AK, so that's gonna be working in their favor, as Shiki edging his way closer and closer, trying to see if there's any CTs maybe pushing this long area, but nobody's doing that just yet, while the terrorists are setting up in front of the B-bomb site with, well, quite a lot of utility still left on them. 5 smokes to go, but they haven't used any single one of them. Shiki already making his way all the way towards Plateau, and he's going to be peeking out. No smokes, no flashes, nothing whatsoever to speak of. They're just trying to go for the surprise factor, and apparently it's working out, as Dream drops Carey. They get the entry onto the side, and now the smokes are going to come into effect. Smoking off drop, smoking off connector. Canarito finding the frag onto Shiki, making a 3v4, still very doable, as Lamji and Dream are pretty low themselves. Shaney's gonna go down, it's a 3v3, but honestly, this looks like more a 3v2, as Kana drops Dream. That should be another couple of frags going in favor of gBots, and they just quickly dispatch NerdRage. While getting onto the side, they couldn't keep hold of it until the end. Kind of unfortunate there. They did get the bomb planet, so they have a pretty good money situation going into the next round, but right now they're only going to be going for upgraded pistols, probably again, maybe some utility in the form of flashes and stuff like that, but nothing much else. On the other side of gBots, they are swimming in money as we see two ops coming out. Mixwell and Carry are going to be sporting those. Let's see if there's going to be any initial shots getting in favor of gBots, but right now everything has been smoked off as NerdRage are trying to find an angle through the smokes. Do we go through or do we wait for them to clear? Probably just waiting. They only have the Technized, one Deagle and one P250, already getting quite a nice bit of damage done onto them. Lumgy, Dream and Shaney now down to, well, 70 below. And it's a very slow round coming out from NerdRage, but honestly they don't really have much to work with. No flashes, no smokes, not that they've used them before, so nothing much here. As Carry's going to be the first man here, gets the first frag onto Aqua. That's going to be Dream going down as Carry drops the third one, tries to find the fourth, but he's going to get dropped finally by Shaney, Kana and Canarito. I apologize, Canarito and Torp cleaning up the round, and 4-0 in favor of gBots on the CT side of the terrorist, slightly terrorist sided Cobblestone, picked by NerdRage. This is not looking good, and we've talked, or actually I've mentioned the odds on Cybet. They were heavily in favor of gBots. I think it was 217 in their favor versus NerdRage, which had 477 or something like that. Not the best of odds going into this game, as NerdRage are definitely the underdog, and right now it's showing. Well, they are going to be going for another full buy, as they have 4 AKs, kind of good on utility, but they really need to find some frags. They have been managing to get into those sites. They got the bomb planted twice, if I'm not mistaken, and well, they just can't keep hold of it. Even in a 5v2 in the pistol round, they did lose it. From a 5v2 to a, well, 1-on-1 and then 1-on-0 in favor of gBots in the end. So 4-0 in favor of gBots. 50 seconds remaining. The terrorists looking like they're going to be just rushing up middle. No smokes, no nothing, no fancy tactic. Just trying to go for the aim shots. And Dreamy is going to drop Kana. I keep saying Canarito, but it just doesn't get out of my brain. Mixwell finds the frag, but Aqua replies instantly as he goes down. Carry's still there. There's going to be Lowell finding Aqua, and we have a 3v2 straight away. Lumgy and Shaney trying to make something happen. Lumgy's going to find one, but Carry replies quickly, flicking onto him. And it's all up to Shaney. Right now, not looking too good here, as he only has 9 HP to work with. An AWP and a Dream, and that Dream is going to be to maybe survive the round, try to run away as fast as possible, as the timer is going to run out, and we're going to be seeing gBots on 5-0 here. So far, pretty effortlessly, just swimming past any opposition that NerdRage might be posing. Right now, NerdRage not really showing any tactics to speak of. It feels very much like a mix. Just saying, let's go for this side, let's go for that side. No set smokes being used so far, at least none that I could spot. Let's see if Mixer is going to find the Frank. Yes, he will. Headshot onto Shaney, starting the round nicely. And already getting one ahead versus NerdRage. Aqua getting tanked down to 55 HP himself. This is not at the beginning that NerdRage were hoping for. A default setup here by the CTs, actually, and that's Mixwell pushed all the way towards A long, finding no terrorists there. He's gonna signal his teammates, and we already see Canarito rushing towards the B bomb side. The push is gonna be coming through, but Carey's already on the spot, finding the first frag. Lowell's gonna find another one. Carey with a second, as Shiki tries to go for a third. Not gonna happen. He gets picked off after only picking up 2 frags. at the end of that round, and it's 6-0. This is looking pretty terrifying for NerdRage right now. As stated, they are playing on their map, and they really aren't showing any team cohesion, any tactics right now. Just trying to go for the defaults. There's going to be a push down middle. That's going to be. Well, that's going to be. Let's check who that's going to be. Lumji in connector. He's going to get taken out by Mixwell. Mixwell kind of blocked out. He's going to have to take 1v1 versus Dream, and he doesn't have any issue with that one as he drops him straight away with the op. Makes it a 3v5. 5v1 right now is Canarito helps out. The M4 well, being switched over, and Canarito cleaning things up. 7-0. Let's quickly check what the scoreboard's saying. Kerry right now top of the scoreboard. In the meantime, Dream not really being the top franger that NerdRage would have hoped for probably. But 4-7 is pretty dire right now. Looks like we're going to be seeing another push or attempt towards the B bomb site. Good boost jump attempt, I suppose. Nothing coming out of it, and Shiki already getting frag grenaded in the face. He's going to be down to 63 HP, coming head-to-head with Kerry, and Kerry gets the better of him. Problems there. Torb is going to be waiting in drop, though. Finds another frag in favor of gBots, makes it a 3v5, and Lumji, Dream, and Aqua still trying to make something happen. The frag grenade not really working out for Canarito as he gets it in his own face. Aqua finds one, Lumji with the second. And it's a 3v1. Well, 2v1 right now as Lumji manages to pick up that frag onto Torb. He has the bomb. He needs to get the bomb planted pretty fast, but he's playing the mind games. He's waiting for the rotation, but the CTs are not going to be pushing, looks like, until they hear the bomb being planted. Kerry already in a good position here, but he's going to decide to rotate just at the wrong second, so the bomb's gonna get planted. Now the CTs are gonna have the go-ahead to try and go for the retake. Definitely in a good position here as they're gonna be going in a 2v1. Oh, Kerry doesn't spot Lumji, but neither does Lumji spot Kerry. And well, never mind. It's 8-0 straight away. They're just waiting for the weapons to get picked up, and gBots are gonna be taking a quick, decisive lead here. 8-0. This is a complete stomp so far. Was wondering why Lumji didn't just take the shot. It did feel like he was looking right in that direction, but just got shot in the face before he could do anything. And even Kerry took his sweet time to actually take that shot towards the end. So 8-0 is the scoreline here. This is the map that NerdRage should be strong on. Right now they're just getting wrecked. Lumji down to 22 HP straight off the bat. As he's been going for some spray contest there in middle. Can you push tab a little bit? I just did, just earlier. 12-3 is the top fragger on a carry. Not a whole lot to say right now as gBots are completely dominating this this first map. And of course this is the first matchup of 28 that we're going to be seeing in the coming weeks. Finishing off with the LAN finals on April, where the teams are going to be competing for $9,000 in cash money prizes. Right now it looks like NerdRage have opted to actually go for some utility usage. We saw the incendiary going behind box, not finding anyone as right now the CTs are still holding on sides. Looks like the push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb side, but Lowell is in the spot, gets quick 2 frags. Shaney manages to reply, gets Kana down, but this might not be enough as Lowell is still on the spot, waiting for the push. Waits for the long, not going to be there. Mixwell has his back, however, and drops 2 turrets straight away. Only one remains. Shaney trying to bunny hop his way out of this one. Has the op in hand, finds the frag, is being pincered out, and that's going to be gBots finishing him off with the bullet to the face. 9-0 straight away. gBots just completely walking over NerdRage right now. They are going to be able to go for a forced buy of some sort. We're going to be seeing some flashes, some smokes being picked up, but there's a Galil on the side of Aqua, and Lumji has already been taken out. Mixwell, the artificer of that death. 5v4 right now as, well, Mixwell is pushed all the way towards long. He's going to find Shaney. He's going to try to find another one, but Dream has been on the spot, has been waiting for him this time, and gets the refrank straight away. 3v4 situation, one of the best situation after 30 seconds of game that we've seen so far by NerdRage. But right now they need to convert it into something, and well, Canarito is already on the spot, might get the free frank there onto Dream, who was not aware that anyone would be on his right side. The Terrans just not working in unison right now, just going into sides one by one. Canarito is going to pick up another frank onto Shiki, and we only have Aqua remaining. Current nickname is Robot, and he's going to get tapped down by Lowell as well. So 10-0 right now, getting completely destroyed. I'm going to keep repeating this, but it's just the fact of life right now. gBots getting their mojo on, starting off the series, their games nicely. And yes, NerdRage currently are not playing to the standards that we might be expecting them to. Good bit of damage being done onto Mixwell, but he's going to be able to escape with his life there. He's going to be just fine. Smokes and flashes this time being used on the side of NerdRage. Let's see if they're going to be actually having any effect at all here, as they're going to be popping them onto tree and into drop. Let's see if they're going to be able to make something happen. Carry with the first frank, Lowell with the second and the third, just shutting down the aggression from the Terrans. Dream lurking in the back, managing to find one frag onto Canarito. Shiki, pushing through the smoke, lands the shot onto Carry, picks up the off, but his teammate in the meantime will get dispatched, and he is left alone on the side. 2v1, needs to find two frags, might actually manage to do this. Gets the tap, gets the tag, and not gonna happen. Lowell just replies, gets the M4 working in his favor. 11-0 straight away. Is this going to be a 15-0 or something of the sort? Because that's going to be a pretty unimpressive match to begin things with here in the AlienTech CSGO League. Let's see. Are NerdRage going to be able to find one single round on the terrorist side? Would already be an improvement here, and currently it doesn't look likely, as Mixwell gets the first frank. He gets refranked this time, but the boost from Torb is going to be good, and Shiki goes down as well. So advantage CTs again, 4v3. The push is going to be coming towards the A-bomb site, as well they managed to land another shot onto Canarito. That's going to be Carry replying, gets two in return, and this is just the name of the game. Carry with the op gets a triple to finish things off. 12-0. Completely destroying, annihilating. I need to get I need to get a some more synonyms for getting wrecked, basically. gBots currently 12-0 lead here in the first map of the best of two. As we said, Mixwell with the headshot gets Lumji before he could even get into the safe comfort of the B bomb site area. Shaney with the headshot onto Mixwell, however, is going to equalize it. 4v4 this time. Are they going to be able to convert it into anything right now? The terrorists stacking on that A bomb side, having one guy in drop and having only one defender on the B bomb side, which is not what you usually see. Usually you see CTs stacking on the B bomb side and having only one guy on the A bomb side, or something of the sort. Right now, looks like Canarito is going to find Shaney through the smoke, with, well, the three remaining terrorists trying to make their way out of connector, and that's going to be Canarito with another one, only leaving Dream and Aqua still alive. And well, the flashes are probably not going to be that good. Canarito this time gets picked off out in the open as Aqua lands the shot, makes it a 3v2, but both terrorists are pretty tagged already. And Lowell is still on the spot, still trying to prevent their plans of actually getting into the side. Carry with the frag onto Dream will get the frag and Torpe to clean things up. 13-0. It's going to be 15-0, I swear to God. AlienTech is only online league. No, it's this is the online qualifiers for the LAN finals. So there's going to be 28 best of 2 games between all of these teams. So everyone plays everyone, and then the best 6 teams are going to be going to the LAN, which is going to be taking place in Portugal. And, well, they're going to be competing for $9,000, but Mixwell with the first flank here, Carry with the second one onto Lumji, and, well, the terrorists have gotten completely destroyed. Let's see if Aqua manages to find some franks here as the terrorists fall back into their original positions, trying to find some frags. Right now, it doesn't feel like it. Carry is going to find another one. He's been completely dominating the scoreboard right now. 19-4, 15-3. Mixwell landing it onto Dream just through the scoreboard right there. And there we go. It's going to be 14-0 as Kerry lands the last headshot onto Shiki. Last round of the first half, and we are actually going to be seeing a 15-0 scoreline. I think so because, well, NerdRage have no money to speak of. They have enough to go for a force buy, but nothing in the way of utility. They're gonna have a couple of flashes, a couple of grenades and smokes, but nothing much else. As we see Shaney not actually even picking up anything on himself. He only has the Glock, and apparently he just didn't bother buying right now. Shiki with the Galil might land a shot, and he will pick up Mixwell. Torps goes down to Aqua as well, so 3v3 situation, but, well, let's face it, this is still probably not doable. Dispathy, I don't know what would be wrong. We're not dropping any FPS, we're not, you know, we're not dropping any frames, we're not, there's no lag whatsoever on the GoTV either, so you might be just downloading some illicit content that you probably shouldn't be downloading and paying browsers to do. But, well, there you go. Canarito is gonna land the frag, and only Shiki remains. He is surrounded. He actually managed to sneak his way past the CTs, getting in the back of them. And if he plays this right, oh, he might actually get a few easy shots, but might also get shot in the back. This time not happening as he manages to bunny hop his way out of there. 30 seconds to go. He needs to make this count. If he manages to get this clutch, I'm going to be so impressed. It's going to be 14-1. It's going to be much, much better than what it looks like it will be. 20 seconds remaining. Needs to land the shot. Oh, misses it. Carry burns Canarito and then just takes the glory for himself with a pistol shot onto Shiki to finish things off. 15-0. This is a complete stomp in the first map, and we're going to be going on to Train, which was gBots' pick. We have been actually spectating NerdRage and their map pick. So seeing how well this went, I don't think it's going to be much different on Train. Holy crap. 16-0, looking to be 16-0, of course, depending on who wins the pistol round, and maybe even not that. Maybe it's even going to be like 16-1 or something like that. I could see gBots winning on the counter recall or something, but, well, right now we're just going to be waiting for Torp, who's going to have to reconnect for some technical issues apparently. Let's quickly check. We have this amazing program by AlienTech. So let's see if we have an MVP right now that is updated so far. And Kerry, yes, that is actually correct. Let's check out his stats for the first half. Might as well, since we're still waiting for the second round to second half to begin. So he had 20 kills, 3 entries, 4 deaths only, so 5 KD ratio of 5. Not too many headshots, but then again, you don't really expect the AWPer to get too many headshots. You're usually aiming for the body and for the groin area, because if someone crouches down, you can still shoot him in the face. And well, that's basically it for the MVP. The bot is working fine. The program is working amazingly. I have to say, I'm really impressed with the background production that AlienTech have pulled off for the online qualifiers here. And we should never forget to mention the sponsors: Skins Vault, CS:GO Lounge, Easy Anti-Cheat, of course, SciBet, which has been providing our odds for the games and everything, Hitbox, of course, the streaming partner, and of course, last but not least, AlienTech, the store, the provider of hardware, basically. Alright, so I am running out of stuff to actually talk about here. Let's check if we can set up a featured matchup here, as we're gonna be just setting up Carry versus, let's see, who was doing the best on the side of NerdRage. Yeah, Dream probably. So let's check the featured matchup. Yeah, we're gonna be checking that after the game, but the game is underway yet again. So we are in the second half of the first map. gBots versus NerdRage. It's the first matchup of the AlienTech CS:GO League. And right now, NerdRage are getting completely destroyed with well, as you can see, the scoreline being 15-0 in favor of gBots. We'll see what they pull off here in the pistol round. Looks like they are going to be going towards the B-bomb side, one of the easiest sides to actually hit. But at the same time, check this out: the CTs just stacking the B-bomb side, expecting the push to be going towards that side. And we'll see how that's going to play out. The CZ is going to come into play on Lumji. Sheeny in the back of the chicken coop, waiting on all different sets of possibilities, as the terrorists are slowly edging their way closer and closer to the plateau, trying to find some franks here, as Mixwell is going to be the first man in. Let's see if he lands some shots. Spots one, Canarito finds two in the meantime in the back of Drop. Lowell drops one. Shaney, the only CT actually finding one single frank here. 2v4 situation right now as Torp waits for the rotation. Perfect franks coming out from Lowell and Canarito, and Canarito closing out the first map with a triple kill in the pistol round as well. So we have a 16-0 scoreline in favor of gBots after the first map. Complete and utter destruction of the guys of NerdRage. And let's quickly check if this has been updated. There we go. It has been updated, but he didn't pick up any additional frags. So that's basically it for the first map of today's best of 2. We're going to be taking a quick break, and when we come back, it's going to be train between NerdRage and gBots. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Echoes of your words crashing into me, drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over. And I'm the storm that's taking over.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of the UK scene getting wrecked. Joking aside, right now we're gonna be jumping into the second map between NerdRage and gBots. It's going to be Train. it has been picked by gBots, and they should be able to close it out relatively easily. However, depending on who wins the knife round, and that's what we're going to be finding out in just a few seconds as I have it on my screen, we're going to be... the pistol round might go one of two ways. So either NerdRage get the CT side and get extremely good at aiming and manage to get the pistol round, or the gBots get the CT side and get, well, wreck NerdRage and probably just steamroll them from there, especially if they get to pick the side, which is the CT side. So, looks like gBots will be winning the knife round, and we should be moving into the game relatively soon. So, gBots are going to be starting on the CT side. Meanwhile, NerdRage are going to be starting on the terrorist side, and this does not bode well for the guys of NerdRage. I really wanted to see a close match, right? But seeing how Cobblestone went, it's not looking good. Let's be frank. So let's quickly check the featured matchup that we had ready just before. I might as well do it now since they were the two best players on each team in the previous map while we wait for the next one. On the one side we had Kerry, who was completely on fire with his orb, just dropping fools left and right, and on the other side we had Dream, who was, well, doing what he could on the side of NerdRage. So just a quick overview, guys. It's 20 kills on the one side, the best fragger on the side of NerdRage, 7 kills and 15 deaths. The headshot percentage almost the same. Meanwhile, Kerry was the AWPer, and Dream wasn't, sadly. So a real dominating performance by gBots so far. We have to take into account, of course, that it has been that gBots have been practicing. They have been boot camping in Spain somewhere, in a LAN environment and everything. They might have they're all in the same room, probably, you know, just talking it up, getting the strats and everything else going in their favor, and in the end it just ended up being too much for NerdRage. The pistol round is about to begin, however, so we should be probably switching to the game, as well, the game is going to be going live. So as stated, it's going to be gBots versus NerdRage. gBots starting on the CT side, NerdRage again on the terrorist side. And if the Cobblestone map is any indication, gBots are gonna be stomping NerdRage into the curb and just blowing out their teeth all over the pavement right now. Depending on how this pistol round goes, of course, Shiki is gonna be going. Shiki is going to be the utility player here on the side of NerdRage. He's going to have to use those flashes and smokes much better than on Cobblestone, where we've seen NerdRage continuously pick up smokes and flashes and everything, but then failing to use them in the proper moments or at all, to be quite fair. Well, Canarito is going to quickly take care of Shiki and his flashes and his smokes. That's going to be a quick 4v5. The terrorists are actually going to be pushing into both bomb sites at the same time. Shaney finding a nice frag onto Canarito, but Torps is there, boosted up, takes his sweet time to get the USPS kill. Shaney comes from the side from connector, drops him down, and we have a 2 versus 2 situation in favor of NerdRage. Are they going to be able to close it out? Nope. Kerry getting the headshot, quick and easy. Double tapping into the face. Bomb still not landed. They have the location of Shaney, and he's going to be trying to get onto the B-bomb side before getting dropped and, you know, losing even the bomb plan money. But he is in a 2v1 situation. He needs to get the frags. He has the Tech 9. He has the ability. The question is, are the CTs going to let him? Trying to spread out already, going from left to right, trying to pincer him out on this side. He's trying to play it close. I think he just got spotted. Oh, we probably should have been spectating him, but Kerry's going to drop him. And, well, Shaney's going to go down. The bomb's going to get defused, and this is another repeat of the first map that we've seen. NerdRage, if you remember, the first pistol round of the first map was NerdRage versus gBots. NerdRage 5, gBots 2 members, and in the end, it's gBots 1. So it just feels gBots are the better team right now, but you know, it's never over until it's over. Hopefully, NerdRage are going to be able to rally, trying to find some opening frags, trying to, you know, just not be down and out here, and keep fighting. Right now, the frag grenade is not going to connect just yet with badly under-geared terrorist team right now with P250s, 2 Glocks, and no utility whatsoever. They're going to be pushing it to the side, but Canarito's going to be waiting for them. Mixwell helping him out with the scout and the frag grenade. Double kill on both of them, and, well, Lowell just closes it out in favor of gBots. Again, 2-0 right now. And quickly taking the lead here. Alright, so let's see what the terrorists are going to be planning next. Looks like they're going to be spreading out, trying to find some picks. They have the AKs. They're waiting for the aggressive push towards Ivy. Not finding anyone just yet. The smokes are going to slow them down slightly. And I should be probably moving this chat window just slightly to the right so I can see the minimap going forward. So let's see what's going to be happening here, as it looks like NerdRage have no clear idea what they want to be doing. Looks like it's going to be an A split with Dream running interference towards the B bomb site. Nothing so far. With 1 minute to go, they still have plenty of time to play with, but their utility is running out, and the CTs still have plenty of incendiaries and stuff like that, just to prevent the entries coming into these sites. Shady down to 27 HP. Dream is going to get shanked down relatively slightly, but Canarito is worse for that trade. That's going to be Shaney picking up the first frag out the door, but the CTs quickly reply. Get 3 frags, no problem whatsoever. Dream pushing out. He's going to find one. He tries to go for the second one. No, completely flashed. Tries to control the spray while Flash gets the second headshot, and now is in a 1v2 situation. Again, he seems to be pulling his team through these rounds all by his lonesome, and in the end always coming up short. Sadly, Canarito is going to be there for the headshot. So 3-0 in favor of gBots straight. No problems whatsoever for them so far. The terrorists are going to be going for some upgraded pistols, some utility, but no proper weapons just yet. Mixwell still opting to stay with the MP7 on the other side, as he's just going to be trying to farm as much money as possible from that. While they're going to be pushing him, and this time he's going to be the one getting pushed. But Canarito is there with the triple kill with the AK, trying to go for the fourth. Will land the fourth, and nope, not gonna find the fifth. He's gonna get shut down before he manages to do that. But well, Shiki is still in an unenviable position of a 1v3 with an AK and no armor. He doesn't really have a lot of chances here. Does have the bomb, however, and the CTs are spreading out. One towards the A-bomb side, one on connector, one on the B-bomb side, using their resources as well as possible, but that's not gonna help when Kerry just peeks out from connector, takes a quick shot with the scout, and drops the last arrow. So 4-0 for gBots, and I think we're just gonna be counting the rounds the same as we did the last map. It's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. gBots just look a bit too strong right now. Well, the terrorists have their hands on an AWP, but, well, Aqua's going to get taken out straight away by the AWP of the CT. Shaney manages to reply, gets the AWP down. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but 2 terrorists are pretty low. Shiki and Shaney both down to 16 HP. And they're not going to be long for this. Well, Lamchi in the meantime manages to sneak his way past the bomb site, gets the perfect headshot onto Torp, makes it 3v4. Is this the first round that the terrorists are gonna take? Lowell says no. He finds one, finds the second one coming from the back, makes it a 2v3. Advantage CTs again. The incendiary is gonna flush out Lamchi as well, and he's gonna go down. Only Cheney remains. The bomb is planted, but there is no chance in hell he can defend this one. And there we go. Canarito closing it out. 5-0 then. And it just keeps on going. This is definitely not looking good. 5-0 then in favor of gBots. NerdRage still struggling on their buy rounds and on their pistol rounds. Pistol rounds usually working slightly better for them, but still, every single time gBots manage to get a comeback. The AK is now the full utility on the side of the terrorists. They have plenty of armor, plenty of helmets, and they should be doing fine, but they really need to get those first frags on the board. The smoke's already coming through. Let's see if they're gonna be doing anything else. Apparently only one smoke's gonna be enough. The pop dog has been smoked up by the CTs, and now the terrorists are just rushing through main, getting picked up by Lowell. Lowell with the double. Shiki manages to get the refrag. Torp is there for the frag onto Lumji, and it's quickly falling apart. Dream still trying to make something happen. Spots the guy behind the site. And Shiki trying to make the Lumji play. Gets the one, gets the second one. It's a 2v1. Are they going to be able to make it? Yes, they will. Finally, NerdRage managed to get one single round on the board. But one round is better than nothing any day. The only problem is, at this point, NerdRage have been pretty well into the loser bonus money. And right now the money has been reset. So if they lose this one, they're not going to be able to do much with it. Oh, let's quickly check this one as I misclicked. Torpe. All right, Kana and Mixwell already getting one frag each. Shane is gonna find the refrag onto Mixwell, but Kanarita is still there. Gets a quick double frag just with one single spray onto Shane and Aqua. And we only have Shiki remaining alone on the side and getting shot in the face by Lowell. Alright, so I'm gonna try to pronounce Torpe correctly. I think Torpe is the correct pronunciation. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat. I've spotted someone mentioning that I should be trying at least to pronounce it correctly. I always try to do that, so thank you for letting me know. Alright, so I'm gonna be Torpe. It's weird because never mind. Shiki already getting tanked down to 4 HP. And this is just a throwaway round for the guys on NerdRage, just hoping to get as many franks as possible, maybe get the bomb planted. This isn't looking likely right now. Dream again, the only one with a frank, and he's gonna get taken out eventually. Anyway, so 7-1, NerdRage still not being able to pick up the second round on the board. Another eco coming out for the guys of NerdRage, probably, unless they're going to be going for a pretty strong force. Nope, they're going to be opting for the pistols. 2 Tech 9s, 2 Deagles, and a P250. And again, looks like they're just going to be rushing towards one of the sites. Going through Pop Dot this time, having one guy in A main, but the smoke is there. Torpe is there. He's gonna be just behind the electric box. Gets a quick double kill. Aqua replies. Carries there for the Frank. Goes with the USPS. He knows that he has nothing to fear from the pistols whatsoever. And again, only one casualty on the side of the gBots before the round is over. And the round was over fairly quickly. 8-1. gBots just walking over NerdRage right now, and I hope because the tournament lasts for about a month until April when the LAN finals come into play. All 28 best of 2s are going to have to be played until then. So I hope NerdRage, we're going to be seeing some improvement from NerdRage. They are going to be playing different teams coming forward, and I think after this one they will have to reassess what they do, how they play, and just a general use of tactics whatsoever would be nice. But right now, NerdRage are going to have to take it like men in the back and without lube. Right now, as Shiki manages to find the frag onto Lowell. Shaney dropping Torp, and just as I was dissing them, They managed to find two quick frags, making it to 5v3, not losing any HP in the process just yet. But the time is ticking out. The CTs are holding strong, staying on the sides. 2 on the A-bomb side, 1 in connector. That's going to be Mixwell that they're going to be coming up against. He has the AK, could just go for the spray. He's going to get peeked here. He's going to find 1. Oh, there we go. Shiki with the refrag. Is this the actual execute? Looks pretty good for the terrorist. 4v2. As Canarito and Kerry try to make something happen. Kerry with the op. Gets spotted. And Canarito is there to help him out with the fire support. Oh, perfect shot by Shaney. Only Kerry remains. And right now, he has a hope and a dream. Well, he's gonna find 1v3. Still plenty of time, but not really as much time as Kerry might have wanted. Trying to draw them out, trying to get those exit franks, and apparently that's not going to be happening. And NerdRage looking to get another round on the board. Shiki needs to be careful though. He will avoid death just narrowly enough. Kerry still trying to survive, tries to get the frank, and he will get franked after the bomb has gone off. So 8-2 is the scoreline, but is this the comeback? Is NerdRage on the path to victory now? For your skins to be safe, all they have to do is just win this one map, and it's going to be 1-1, and all the skins are going to be returned. Of course, Cybet, guys, the odds are much in favor of gBots. I think it's 217 for gBots and 477 for NerdRage. So technically, if you bet on NerdRage and they happen to win, which is not a possibility anymore because gBots already picked up the first map, you would have gotten 5 times your initial investment. Obviously, that's not going to be happening this time, as NerdRage are only looking to equalize the scoreline in terms of map. Shiki's going to find 1 quick frank, but Lowell is there for the refrank, and that's going to be a 1-for-1. With the round still fairly open, the CT still holding 2 on each side, while the terrorists still haven't decided yet where they want to go and what they want to do. The incendiary is going to buy some time, but the push is probably going to be going towards the A-bomb side, as 2 terrorists are already edging their way towards the towards A main, clearing all corners. But Lowell is already there. He's going to have to play this very carefully, very quickly. Only manages to find 1 frank before getting refranked by Dream. Mixwell drops Shaney, and Lumgy's there for the refrag again. It just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Looks like NerdRage just needed some warm-up time, and apparently that warm-up time wasn't enough just yet, as Kerry still manages to pick up 2 franks to finish things off, even on flying terrorists rushing towards him. 9-2 is the scoreline for gBots, and while it's not as one-sided as Cobblestone, it's definitely still very much in favor of gBots. Alright, let's see what the terrorists are going to be planning now. Only have pistols, 2 flashes and 1 smoke. Mixwell's going to take out one of the terrorists straight away. Lumgy's there for the refrac, however. Gets the deagle shots onto Mixwell. Needs to land the 2 shots, and he will drop Canarito as well. 3v4. And, well, the terrorists managed to get their hands on some weaponry at least. M4 in hand of Lumgy, although he probably would be better off to drop that to someone else. Aqua's gonna find a quick, cheeky frag onto Lowell, making it a 2v4. What is happening? What is going on with gBots? Are they just becoming complacent? I have no idea right now, but Torp is going to find the refrag. 3v2. Kerry and Torp now trying to decide on which side the terrorists are going to be deciding to go. Trying to get the bomb planted. Looks like this is going to be the B-bomb side, and right now, well, the CTs do not have a good read on the situation, as Aqua is going to drop Kerry. Only leaves Torp in a 1v3 situation. Still pretty doable, especially in terms of Lumgy's HP. If he manages to find Roma, the only other guy that has a weapon, that might be pretty doable. But right now, well, he's going to be going for the power flash straight into the side, goes for the peak, spots 1 in the back of the side, but, well, the real danger was from Aqua, so that's going to be 9-3 Still in favor of gBots, but this is the comeback. If NerdRage managed to pick up the last 3 rounds in the first half, I could be seeing them do pretty well on the CT side, actually. But right now, they still have quite a long way to go. The CT is actually forced on an eco. They're going to be going for a force buy, well, with the pistols and a frag grenade straight up towards the B bomb site. Not going to be happening just yet, as they do just slight damage. Carry's going to be the man on point on the A bomb site as the terrorists start to rotate back, and that's going to be the team frag coming across. Dream dropping Aqua. Lumchi manages to fight Carry, and well, 2 quick frags for the Shiki and Shane. I'm just gonna call them brothers because the nicknames are just so similar. Either way, another round in favor of NerdRage. Who knew that they had it in them? Apparently, they just needed some time to get started, and the comeback is real. Apparently, NerdRage looking to get the 5th round on the board. The CT is still not healthy enough because of the previous buy to actually go for a because of the previous force buy-ish, you know, upgrade the pistols for frag grenades, whatever. And right now they're going to be going for a full eco, so looks like this should be another easy round in favor of NerdRage. However, you know, this is CSGO, so it's not over until it's over. Torb, oh, almost like he knew, checking the corner. Torb's going to find a quick frag onto Shiki, but Shaney's there trying to defend the corpse of his fallen comrade with the op. Prevent the AK from going in the hands of NerdRage, of gBots even. I'm so used to NerdRage having to eco and having to force buy and stuff like that that I'm just gonna keep calling them. Oh, there we go. Perfect shot by Shaney there. Tries to find a second one. Should probably land it any second now as he drops low in connector. Only Canarito and Torpe remain. And apparently, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Shaney's still in the back of the side, just dropping Canarito as well. Well, his teammate, Torpe, is trying to save the AK. It's going to be 9-5 then. And NerdRage, against all odds, managed to pick up 5 rounds of the terrorist side of the map that they didn't pick, after getting completely stumped 16-0 in the first map that they did pick. So, pretty interesting statistics there, I think. Alright, so, last round of the first half. What can the CTs, or should we say the terrorists, do? Since they are on the back foot, and they have the full buy. On the other side, we see Torpe not being able to afford armor or any utility for that matter. Canarito and Carry only going for the armor, but that doesn't really matter anyway because, you know, if you're up against AKs, you're gonna get one shot either way, even if you have the helmet. So let's see if Canarito manages to surprise the terrorist here. He's gonna be going for the perfect time at peak, and Dream goes down. Let's quickly check what the scoreboard says. Shaney, first fragger on NerdRage. Dream not really being as impactful, but he's been getting those entry frags usually, so at least he's useful for something. Right now, a 4v5 situation in favor of gBots, looking to go 10-5 in this first half. Let's see if Shaney manages to spoil their plans, and that's going to be a perfect shot onto the low, making it a 4v4 again. 45 seconds remaining, however, on the clock, and the terrorists need to get a move on into one of these sites. Looks like the site in question is going to be the A-bomb site, as they already have men positioned all around it. One in Pop Dog, one in A main, and 2 on Ivy. Lumji already pushing through Pop Dog. He's going to find the first frag. Carry is on the other side of the smoke and finds the perfect frag onto Shaney, but he gets intercepted by Lumji. Dorp is on the trains and doesn't get spotted. And we have a 2v2 with 15 seconds remaining. NerdRage need to get the frags. Not gonna happen. Torp is there. He drops Aqua. And we only have 7 seconds remaining. What is Lumji doing? Trying to get the bomb planted, but he's gonna pay with it with his life. So 10-5 is the final scoreline after the first half of this second map. Of of course. gBots already leading by 1, winning Cobblestone 16-0, as we just mentioned. And, well, we're going to be going into the second half any second now, so... Yeah, and there we go. The countdown has begun, and I wonder if NerdRage managed to make something happen on the CT side. They didn't really have the chance to show anything much on Cobblestone in terms of CT strats or, you know, just defensive capabilities. So I wonder if this time, if they win the pistol round, this game might be a bit closer. Alright, let's switch it over to the auto-director, as looks like the terrorists are just going to be spreading around, looking to go towards the A-bomb site, and Aqua already spotting one of them. Just getting a couple of quick taps there. Oh, perfect one tap onto Mixwell. That's going to be the star player on gBots, almost taken out. Definitely Carry, another man to watch, as Canarito has been pretty good himself, but so far we really haven't seen them struggle. So this is the time to see who's actually a good player and who is just a counter-eco frag whore. 10-5 is the scoreline. Canarito's gonna drop Aqua and makes it a 4v4 with the terrorists still pushing towards the A-bomb side. They will manage to get quite deep into the A-bomb side. Canarito gets spotted, and he spots, well, he spots one of them himself. Nice bit of attack there. Shiki goes down to 4 HP, and Shiki's gonna get the better of Canarito in the end. Shaney finding a perfect headshot onto Torpe as well. And we have 2v4 with the terrorists actually managing to get the bomb planted. Lowell's gonna drop Shaney. 1v3 situation right now is Shaney. Shiki still alive. Oh my god! Quick double tap by Lowell. And makes it a 1v1 versus a not-so-healthy Shiki. Bomb ticking away, and right now Shiki is in a very, very bad spot. One single bullet will do it, and that's a pistol round going in favor of gBots. Pretty expected, I have to say, but it shouldn't have been as close. NerdRage were in a very good position from the start, getting the first frag straight away, then being equalized again, and, well, we're just losing the advantage every single time, it feels like. Madre del amor hermoso, Lowell, says Stark Force. I love the Spanish. I love the Spanish guys watching in chat. Anyway, let's see what NerdRage will be able to do with the pistols. So apparently Lumji will already find the frag onto Torpe, but Mixwell and Lowell will reply. That's going to be Shiki trying to survive, and he gets the flick onto Canarito as he was dropping down from train. Lowell and Carey and Mixwell to finish things off are going to be you know, just taking care of business, making it 12-5 straight up. Getting very, very close to victory here in the first best of 2 of this AlienTech CSGO League. Trauma 2K has other ideas about the Spanish viewers in the chat, so differences of opinions are always nice to see. Either way, a couple of kills being exchanged. The CT still trying to hold firm, but Shiki picking up that AK is not going to be able to do much with it. That's going to be Lumji going down as well, and well, only Aqua remains after the frag onto Shaney. Aqua dropping long range with the USPS. Carey goes down, even though he had the helmet, even though he had everything else. Oh, that would have been a nice frag as well, if Canarito would have gotten taken care of. But still, 13-5, gBots firmly in control of this game. They are going to be going with Yop here on the terrorist side, but so will the CTs. Shaney opting to go and pick up that weapon. So he's been really good actually on the terrorist side. He did make quite a bit of an impact here on the terrorist side with the DOP. Getting those entry frags and, you know, just preventing the CTs from rotating too quickly and pushing and getting too much information from the sites. So we'll see if he manages to do something similar on the CT side. It definitely should be slightly easier. And there we go. That's going to be the first frag. The first attempt to a frag getting blown off. I am trying to find a pen somewhere, somehow, but apparently I have none. Oh, this digital age. Where have we come? Anyway. 5v5, still 1 minute to go. Oh, Shaney! Oh, that was painful. Nice shot there. Shaney just dropping a quick op shot through the smoke. Lowell sneaking into the B-bomb side in the meantime, just getting the revenge for his team, making it a 4v4 again. Lowell deep in the side, getting another frag. Torpe helping out. And, well, Shaney still alive, though, gets the op shot, makes it a 3v2, still doable here. They know exactly where the terrorists are hiding, but they need to take care of Torpe, as he's the man on the bomb. Only 6 HP left, but there's no utility left on the side of the CTs. Wow, Aqua's gonna get picked off. I was trying to switch to him, but I am blind, and I was just mashing on my keyboard for no apparent reason. So 14-5 is the scoreline. gBots just breezing through, but not as easily as we might have expected them. Lunchy with a perfect headshot onto Carey as he was trying to get through those A main doors. And right now, NerdRage are well, have an advantage, but only in terms of numbers. They don't have the weapons. They did manage to pick up the AK that they dropped from Carey. But other than that, they don't really have much to work with. No armor. They have an incendiary on Shiki, so they're going to be able to maybe make something happen. But, well, that was predictable. Aqua has been doing this for a while now, always trying to push from A main, trying to get some information, trying to find the terrorists in the back. And every single time, gBots have been leaving one of their players just to guard the rear and prevent any, anal action, let's say. Either way, 4v4 is the situation, as the terrorists are still trying to get in there, but Lamji with the perfect hit second! 1D long range onto Canarito as well, still alive, still fighting, still making issues for the CTs, but in the end will drop the Mixwell. Lowell's gonna find one and the second one as well onto Shiki. Only Dream remains. He's gonna be trying to come from the back. Oh, that's a nice bit of damage there onto Lowell, but he goes down as well. That would have been pretty amazing in the end. 15-5, Team gBots looking set to take this one 2-0. First match of the day and off the league altogether. I'm gonna quickly check. We have 2 games coming up tomorrow, so that should be pretty fun. Anyway, Shaney with the first frank there. Mitchell bites the dust. NerdRage still are trying to make something happen here. Still are not out of this best of 2 just yet. Trying to go for the overtime. The comeback is real. 10 rounds to go in a row. Dream needs to make something happen, and he will drop Canarito straight away. Spots the second one, gets the headshot onto Lowell as well. 5v2. Carey and Torp. One on the B-bomb side, one on the A-bomb side. Who's going to be the first one to die? Or, to get the frag. Oh, that's going to be Torp. And Carey on the other side. Both getting 1 frag, making it the 3v2. Carey still spotting 1 CT, but that's not going to be happening as he gets picked up by Dream. And it's all on Torpe. Apparently. Oh, he's going to miss the first shot. Trying to go for the second. That's going to be a nice shot onto Aqua, but Shiki is there for the refrag, of course. Getting pincered in behind Electric is usually not the best idea, even on the CT side if you are there. If you get pushed from Pop Dog and A main, it's usually not going to be pleasant, as you're just going to get ripped. Either way, we should probably just close this one out. Alright, so let's see. There has been no lag to speak of just yet, so the match is probably not over unless eBot has been fixed. Oh, Shaney with the op shot onto Torp straight away. Mixwell's there for the refrang. And, well, that's got to be the oppers taken out on both teams. Making it a 4v4 with the bomb planet on the A-bomb side. The CT's circling around. Lamju with the first frag onto Kane, and nicely done there. Mixwell gets the refrag, gets Shiki down in a 3v3. Why are we still watching Mixwell? Is he gonna find one frag? Auto Director, what are you doing? Let's switch over to Lowell. He's gonna be in the fire, not on the fire. And right now, it's all on to Mixwell 1v1 versus Dream. Loops around, goes. Oh, I think he got hurt, but the bomb is ticking way too fast. There's no other choice for Dream to do this one. He needs to go for the defuse, and that's gonna be the death of him. 16-6, boys, in favor of Team gBots in the end. So the whole scoreline is going to look like 60-0 and 16-6 in favor of gBots. So we're gonna be updating. We're going to be updating the scorelines relatively quickly, and that's going to be now. So that basically concludes today's broadcast. It was the best of two between NerdRage and gBots. NerdRage got completely stumped in the first map, put up a very nice effort in the second map, but still the better team won in the end. And well, I hope you enjoyed the cast so far. So guys, that has been it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow again. We're going to be having two more best of twos tomorrow. One starting at 6 p.m. CET. It's going to be Euphoria versus gBots, and then we're going to have Kick versus Public Clear. So I think those two matches might be pretty close, although gBots look pretty much on fire, and I have never heard of Euphoria. So we'll see how this goes. Either way, those are the matches for tomorrow.